think you should then report that nurse. It's going to sound terrible. Report that nurse to the NMC. Now, what we know is that they're not going to lose their job, right? We know that. But what we also know is that enough if you do it all the time, causing admin for the NMC, there will come a point where they'll put out a policy saying you're not allowed to have these things. The public are losing confidence in the NHS. So this is not about targeting individual nurses, although some of them I'm quite happy to. And some of the doctors, I'm quite happy for them to lose their jobs. Some of them that record women who say they don't want to be in a ward with a man as transphobic, I think they should lose their fucking jobs. I'm quite happy for that. I'm quite happy for every single doctor that has ever signed a prescription for puberty blockers to lose their jobs.
Yeah.
For any nurse that's doing some sort of catch up on an unnecessary double mastectomy, I'm happy for them to lose their job.
Yeah.
I might go through all the whole list. Anyone signing up for the new Chelsea and Westminster Bengal wing, where they're gonna make phalloplasty. And just for people at home, if you don't know what a phalloplasty is, let me tell you. I heard it described wrongly this day. So they use this part of the arm as like a tube to fashion and sew somewhere underneath the belly button above the vagina. Usually not really in the same place as a man would have his penis, because we don't have the same body, weirdly. And I've seen some of these, and sometimes they're not even centered. Like, it's so disgusting. It's disgusting anyway. So they cut this bit off, and then they repair it with this bit of the leg. And I've seen, in fact, we had big 6-foot posters of when they get necrosis on here, and then they have to replace it with this bit, and they just patch up these girls. And anyway, so Chelsea and Westminster are going to do this. There is no sensation. There are a few men here. You don't have to confirm or deny, but I'm pretty sure that a woman's forearm hasn't the same sensitivity as a man's penis. I don't know this. I'm just guessing. And also, they don't have quite the same look either. Not even if you squint and you're a couple of miles away.
Looks like it's not that bad.
I saw one in real life.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why? Disgusting. Why? Why bring that filth here, Menno?
Yeah.
It's true. It's so disgusting. Anyway, and also, some of these girls then call themselves gay men, which I don't think gay men like vaginas. Anyway, so let me get back to the point. Although I am going to have to do a free your faces, ladies. Just going to tell you. If you want to all look away, you can. So anyway, I don't think they're going to walk past. So anyway, Chelsea and Westminster are going to do. They want to do up to about 250 of these operations a year.
Oh, God.
And they were asking for. There's a nursing speciality where your job is to patch up kind of wounds that don't want to heal, and that is required on this particular ward. Because what they know more than anything is that no, not all together.
For your face?
No,
Kelly?
not all fucking hell, Veronica.
Kelly.
No.
Kelly. For your face?
I know. Free your faces, ladies.
Free your face.
Free your faces.
Free yourself.
No.
Seriously?
Right. So, but to be fair,
No, I'm sorry. Shouting in en masse at 3 women. Like, no, shut up.
Yeah, right, sorry.
To be fair. Just unbalanced.
no, but they're not. That's not Afghanistan. That's
Saudi.
That's a man with 3 or 4 women. Anyway, so that's what we're funding in this country to the tune of millions and millions, and they're going to do these operations, and they failed. There's one woman in America who had 31 corrective surgeries,
Oh my god.
and part of that was urinating from her anus.
Oh my god.
And it's just failure after failure. And they know that these surgeries don't work. And now we're going to be doing them on the NHS.
Oh
So
my god.
it's pretty damn shameful. And I just can't believe we're going to get in a place to do that. And there's something I think is behind this, right? And what's behind it is the people pushing for this know they can make a fortune. So they're going to enable the NHS to build this huge ward
Mm.
funded by the NHS, all the doctors and nurses trained by the NHS. And then what will happen is some of them will go half NHS, half private, and they will make an absolute killing. They will make an absolute killing. And we will have funded their training, and we will have funded this ward, and then we will have all these people making millions by harming vulnerable women and older teenage girls. And I think 18 will still be that, but nobody's a grown up at 18.
No.
Nobody. Okay. Would anyone else like to speak? Yes, Julia. Might have more to say than you thought.
Hi everyone, lovely to see you all.
Hello.
I won't say sorry for that little outburst. I genuinely felt it. I don't think we should be shouting at
Probably not.
women. But anyway, I just feel slightly spoilt for choice of all the different things that I could talk about this week. It's been a bit of a lively old week on social media. So I do feel there's quite a lot to choose from. First thing I want to say is really what a magnificent display of all the usual courage and conviction yesterday in Worthing. Every respect and admiration for everyone who was there. Absolutely magnificent. So I just wanted to say that. So I'm going to say something that maybe is going to antagonise everyone even more. I don't know. But I did think today. I actually brought along a few tissues and some water with me today, just in case there's any woman here who would like to free her face of any mascara or lipstick or foundation. And it's just
I feel harassed.
it's just differently to what happened before. I'm not shouting at you. I'm just saying it's an offer that you're.
I'm offering this to you.
Thank you. I actually rejected that quite a long time ago. But I'm actually making a serious point because for years I did the whole makeup and all of that kind of business. A lot of hair removal, which was all very painful and quite horrible. And it all grew back again anyway, often more. And I just think in a country where it is expected for young women to put all this stuff on their faces, I don't think our faces are free. They're not. And I don't know if any of you saw, but obviously there's been a lot. I'm not going to talk about the actual episode, but there was a lot about young women in Dundee, hasn't there been a lot about young women in Dundee over the social media since that video? I'm not going to say anything about that incident, but some of you probably saw the video that was put up by one of the young women who was there and was speaking as a witness. And although you might say, well, this is a total side issue, I did watch that video, and to see that young woman put layer after layer after layer of all this stuff on her face, I have to say, I thought, bloody hell, this has all moved on a bit from when I was going down the disco in the 80s, and what we used to put on. And clearly, and I'm not making any comment about her, so please don't misinterpret what I'm saying, but clearly for her, the fact that she was giving all this information about the incidents that she'd witnessed while doing all of this clearly showed to me that it's totally normal. It's totally normalised for her. It wasn't something sort of in any way remarkable. She was carrying on chatting and putting all this stuff on. And so I don't think that where young women feel obliged to do that, I don't think that they are experiencing physical freedom. And I'm not trying to equate in any way or detract from the horrors of women being shrouded in public, the kinds of things that the terrible testimonies I know that Kelly J has put has shared with us on X. Please don't misinterpret what I'm saying as in any way detracting from those horrors. But I'm not going to set up some kind of falsehood where we think that we are a part of this liberated West when I see women with poison injected in their faces, with acid injected into their lips, women dying, like not just the odd one or two now, but several women from this country dying of having the Brazilian butt lift procedure. What a euphemism. We talk about other forms of mutilation, but clearly that's a form of mutilation. We've got women who had silicone, industrial grade silicone shoved into their breasts, 10, 15 years ago as part of that, that scandal, the French PIP scandal. And they're now walking around with bits of industrial grade silicone migrating around their bodies and all the pain. I still don't think that they've actually received any compensation for that. So while all of this is going on, veneers is another thing. I heard a podcast a few weeks ago. These two young black women were talking about because there's these like influences that I think they actually got these free veneers, which meant I don't think they fully understood. A bit like how young women are being encouraged to get hormones whatever puberty blockers. I don't think they fully understood the implications of what they were doing. And now their teeth they're only young, in their mid-20s. Their teeth have been shaved down to stumps.
Yeah.
And they've got to have these veneers over and over again. So in a country where that is seen as totally normal, like all of these injectables, it's so normalised now. All the cosmetic surgery, another lovely euphemism, is totally normalised. Where we've exported the porn industry between Northern Europe and America, we've exported violent, hideous, dehumanising, disgusting portrayals of sexual violence for men to masturbate. We've exported that to other countries. I went to this activism convention about 15 years ago where representatives from the American porn industry were talking about exporting their violent pornography to new markets in India. So it's certainly not all one-way traffic that these men are coming over here and raping our women. Like, what about what our men are doing in Thailand, in Vietnam, in other countries in Southeast Asia, where they sit comfortably behind their computer screen watching these tiny girl children being raped and abused. So I just wanted to offer a little bit of food for thought before we get too carried away about what a wonderful culture we inhabit. Before they brought in this regulation now, they just brought in some regulation about the online porn, the age verification. Prior to that, there were 3 million visits per day in this country, 3 million visits of this disgusting pornography in this country. The age verification, that was on Pornhub. The age verification has reduced that quite dramatically. We'll see how long it lasts. But while it's reduced it for Pornhub, other less regulated sites, it's all gone up there. So they've obviously all just gone somewhere else. So I don't think this culture, that also let's not forget, is setting about demolishing women's rights. And that we've all been involved in this struggle. Every single political party, well, maybe with the exception of one now, possibly, has been absolutely gung-ho to demolish all our rights. So I just offer that as some food for thought, that it's not a simple us and them. We've got plenty of homegrown horrors here as well, and that's what I wanted to say. My face is red.
She loves the sound.
I think every woman, well, maybe not every woman, I'm acutely aware of the criticism of makeup, and I'm still quite happy to wear it. So I just my own face. No, I'm just saying, I'm not under any illusion that I'm not coerced and manipulated into this look. But I'm also heterosexual, and my husband quite likes it, so I'm just doing it. I don't
He's
want
got a
to.
free
I
face.
just.
He's got a free face.
He's got a free
He
face.
doesn't seem to. Well, I don't know. Maybe he looks.
Well, he
totally
hasn't.
different
He's
than
not
yours.
allowed to take off that beard. So in many ways, when he could, I just won't kiss him ever again.
Men used to wear
No.
makeup.
No, I know, but look, I think the feminist critique of makeup is justified and right, and yet there is no way on this earth that I'm not going to wear it. But I think it's a really important. I'm glad you said it here. I think it's a really important thing for girls to realise. Girls in my own kind of close circle, they both do this huge level of loads and loads of layers and layers and layers of this fucking Korean expensive stuff. Because they're TikToking and they're Instagramming and their own faces are. We're in it. I think what it is, Julia, not that you're asking, but I think.
Do tell me.
I think what it is girls now exist mostly in a still image. Like that's their image. They don't live so much in their own bodies. Like I'm a very vain person, and I was even worse. I know, it's a shocker. I'm really vain, and I spent a lot of time in the mirror. But probably when I was 15, I probably saw a photo of myself. Maybe I don't know, 6 times a year. Maybe if it's a holiday, at Christmas, and then you'd wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go, and then go, oh, that's not great. You'd maybe hope that you didn't have the fucking sticker on your photos when they came back. But they have this consistent, am I good enough affirmation on Instagram all the time, and frankly they never are. Because who is? Because I don't want to talk about myself so much, but in the mirror, I think we all have a narrative with ourselves that when we look in the mirror. So when I look in the mirror, I probably don't see this. I probably do see a bit of this, but I see myself quite different to how a camera sees me. How a camera sees me is a definite woman, definitely 50, could do with losing a few pounds. Mirror doesn't say that. Mirror doesn't say that to me at all. And I think their interaction is consistently with the recorded image. And so
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming them. You know, that's part of the same argument that I'm making.
Yeah.
That level of pressure.
I'm just expanding it so that I'm just carrying on because I feel relatively defensive and wrong. I think I know I'm wrong about makeup. There's no fucking way I'm not wearing it. I think you saw me in Washington without makeup.
So briefly.
Do you
God, what a
remember?
shame I didn't have my phone on.
I think you went, oh, you look so young. I'm like, I'm putting it on. Conversely, I know a lot of girls. I didn't know any girls that didn't wear makeup when I was like 18 or 21. We all wore makeup. And I see a lot more younger women rejecting makeup completely, never wearing it, that sort of visit my home. So I think it's both very extreme, not at all, and then there's those that when they do wear it, they wear a lot. It's a lot. But I think that's still a little more preferable than going the other, like the rejection of it. I guess it's all part of the same thing. And the rejection of it for some girls is I will not participate in that, therefore I will reject all of it, and I think all of that includes just being female. And it's all part of the same stuff, and these poor girls. Anyway. I thought I'd just say something because I feel like you just said that about makeup, and then I just come on and I'm the embodiment of fucking makeup and lipstick and all of those trappings. But not everyone looks as beautiful as you without makeup.
That's true. That's true. And apparently,
check
I was
your
talking
privilege.
about the veneers, but apparently, I don't know if it's still the fashion. A few years ago, it was actually a fashion to have a gap between your teeth.
Yeah.
So I do take.
When you sang Joan the Taxi,
Don't entertain it. You know, you just have to accept your lot if you haven't got one.
but like all jokes aside, you are a very attractive woman without makeup.
No one heard that.
I'm
Kelly
not.
Jane. They certainly didn't hear it online.
You're lovely without makeup, Julia.
Oh, please, no. Not yet.
Who else would like to read? Yes.
Has it gone?
Yeah,
I know because I've
reconnecting.
stopped. Actually, can you carry on filming? 'Cause I need to go and have a piss. This is what gets ridiculous.
Huh?
It gets ridiculous. You say when she says, "I'm emailing this page," he goes,
Mm.
"Please go for a piss."
But she's on the right lines when she called out those Muslims. They're being gaslit as women gaslit.
Well, they are being gaslit.
Yeah, coerced.
But the trouble is, how does she go and take it to these fascist men?
Yeah.
Because they may have the right message, they may have the right analysis.
It's a tactic.
But it's what they stand for that's the problem.
Or the woe is me, because the Supreme Court, we can't use the toilets anymore. Well, this bloke, he was one who encouraged me to stand for Party of Women. He told me to fuck off on the charge of the legislature. So he really doesn't look like a woman. And neither does May, who also looks like a man. But they're moaning away, and then we're at the council meeting. And you can listen to the speech. Camden Hart, WRN Camden Hart, got it there in tweet at the moment. And one of the things from there, she actually then went through and she took out all the speeches. And then I went through and I printed out what he said. But it is all just a bleep fest. It's my emotions, it's that, woe is me. Let me in. Anyway, so these men both come from East Cambridgeshire District Council. And I had a look at their equality policy, which said we will let anybody with a GRC into the toilet if they like. So I wrote to the council and I said, so XYZ, are you aware of anybody with that? And they came back and said, we're not going to answer your questions because we're waiting for advice from the HRC. So I thought, well, follow to you then. So I put an FOI and I can take questions. And then I thought, well, why is it to one council? But it's at all 7 or 6 district councils. And I think somebody just had to deal with it. So now they've had to come back and answer the questions. And I think, women, get together with a group or do a group, do it on your own, and put in these questions to them in England. It just gives you. So that backs up onto another FOI that I did a while ago. And so one of the councils come back and said, we don't have a policy on men with GR or trans people with the GRC. Well, why not? Because the policy's been in place. So now why are they waiting for the HRC? So it just raises more questions. Because sometimes you have to just do it. And at the same time, I realise that the school information, which I'd already told you was unlawful a year ago, was still in schools. And it should be updated. So I put it in the FOI when you update this sheet. When they come back and talk to the board of schools. The thing is, it may have been withdrawn, and I don't know when it was withdrawn, because somebody did have a policy that was withdrawn from school in December. And then I was writing about another school policy, and I literally saw it disappeared within this 2 weeks space. It disappeared off their website. Now I've gone back and I've had a look at other schools, and they've also removed their trans policies, and some of them removed their equality policies, because they're simply getting done by the trust. So it's worth keeping an eye on these places, because they do change it every couple of years. So Cambridgeshire County Council, they've removed their LGBT toolkit from schools, but it's still in their policies. So you've still got a school from, I think it's called Diamond Learning Trust, who say they're going to challenge Hester on activity when they hear about it. And this trust is one that I know they've had somebody coming in and telling parents they have to go along with this trans stuff. Parents aren't given any other alternative. So although this policy, the toolkit has now been withdrawn, and Cambridgeshire, like a lot of other councils, have just lifted their advice from the Brighton and Hove toolkit. And I don't know if you're aware, there was a KC called Karen Monaghan. She did a really good takedown of the Brighton and Hove toolkit, and it's online. I think you've got worth having a look at. And then provide your own councils and see what their crisis is schools. Even from sort of 2 years ago, even if they're scoring it now, get their old advice. They can't hold it from you. But I just think it's worth challenging and persisting. And it's like sometimes just go off even somebody else's work and just see an outlet. Oh, I can look at it. And just see where it takes you. I think you have to do something. You sit on Twitter is great, but it doesn't achieve much. And I think if you get into like this one woman, like I said, she watched this the chambers and this motion and what the response was, and it all passed. But from that, and then her put video clips up, I then went for oh, I'll just do this, I'll do that. You know, but it would have not done otherwise. One person could do it, then somebody else could take it forward. But then it's like just putting that information together. Because councils are moving. They're moving their problems, not changing things. We don't know what the problem is. These problems, this toolkit has been removed for the Supreme Court. Because I looked at Longstand's school and their policies in March, and they removed their transcript between the middle of March and the 1st of April. They had got. Another school had removed theirs in December. That was before the Supreme Court. But you don't know this unless you're keeping an eye on the policies. And even if you can split it out between a couple of you. I mean, I do mine on my own. I have to pick my local town and I just go through occasionally. But you don't know what they're doing until you sort of like start looking. But it really is worth looking. And then they just chuck it out on a Substack or something like that, and maybe tag somebody else, and somebody somewhere is related to the situation. Or somebody might say something, and then you might. I don't know, for example,
No, mate, my hat blew off.
But
Perfect
there's not
timing.
a single party that actually understands what
Oh, I don't know if it's attack.
from a woman's point of view. And I met Mr. Farage.
Oh God, look at you.
And he genuinely thought that your body changes when you take hormones.
Disgusting.
I probably shouldn't say it was a private conversation, but he's a public figure, and in many ways, am I. So I feel like I should go. And then they go. It's big call, which is I was really vocal. And he said, "Oh, just a minute,
It's nice.
just a minute. Come out, I'll call you back." Never heard.
Oh God.
Something. But I think if you want, if you can help this, because I see other people speaking about this stuff on the television. I don't see anybody speaking about this stuff like we do, and that I just don't. I see a lot of people kind of get it, and often it's just not, the delivery's not great. But what we do here at Women's Speak, and what Party of Women does, is it creates conversations in which women who normally wouldn't feel they could get involved can get involved. And it puts conversations in places where they normally wouldn't happen. So if you're not a member of Party of Women, please join. And if you want to, and you really should be thinking about why don't you, stand. Because there's Scottish and Welsh elections coming coming up, and there will be council elections and by-elections, and it's really important that, look, it's unlikely you're going to win, but you are going to be given the chance to post accurate information through the letterboxes of, we did nearly 1 million in the elections, and those million people, some of them will have read that leaflet, and some people do have an idea about what impact that makes, just receiving something that says the truth, especially when we know right now in this country we are just overwhelmed with bullshit and with things that we're not allowed to talk about. We can see things happening with our very eyes, and we're being told that you can't really see it, it's not really happening, and if you recognise it, you must be far right. And I'm talking about a load of things. We have the police coming, and we know that if the people were having to toss flags, they would have been treated very differently. We know that there is a huge swathe of middle class people that see people very differently based on characteristics. We know that happens. We like to think that we're post that, but for many people they are not. And we need to make sure that we continue to speak the truth in places where the truth seems to have vanished. Would you like to speak? Still too early.
I'm still too early. Oh God.
You speak too soon.
Speak too soon. Yeah, that's what we all do.
So it's a story of your life.
A story of men, really. You know.
Hello. Hello.
But if more women with hijabs, then it's the best.
Okay. Now, many years ago, when I was about 10, I remember I had 5 children, and I remember quite clearly telling my mother,
Not really.
like my brothers, and I wanted to wear boys' clothes and all that kind of stuff. And my sister had the girls' bodies, and that was just too much. This was now, if this was now, I'm scared to think of every my mother was but parents really now feelings which are probably genuine, but feelings that usually are quite transient. We all know that. And they're making life-changing, irreversible changes to their bodies and making them when I used to go to the exercise class, dressed fully clothed, just wave around.
Yeah, so welcome to this is an organisation called Let Women Speak, and she, like a lot of people speaking out against the trans, speaking out against our education system, speaking out against the leftism, is that the left seems to be united and we seem to be divided, and this is the problem. And I was just going to basically do a bit of a spur, say that, you know, that we need someone to unite this country. We need someone to unite, and that I think needs to come from a woman. I really do. You know, so yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah.
Well done. The other women, come on.
There at the back, behind you. There you go. Any other women? If I were having a bad day, this would be exactly the sort of thing where I could get to see this.
Evoke the spirits.
Yeah, but no, just come. I mean, the thing is that what's going on here, and this is where they go wrong. Yeah. But the trouble is, she's got more balls and courage than Tenkoni Bob and the rest of them put together. Do you know what I mean? And you've got more.
Did you watch the stuff she pulled with all the mark, the hijab she cut?
Yeah, well, the trouble is she's also starting to piss me off. I mean, obviously, the difficulty with modernity is that you've got this kind of the trouble is that Amy and Jono have been down here, and that's why if you notice I'm getting a few dirty looks.
What?
Well, because they remember what Amy and Jono done. What, these two here? What, Naomi is a troublemaker?
I don't know.
Well, because I'm basically a troublemaker.
No, that's what you're
I mean,
labelled.
if she was talking any shit, I'd tell her. Do you know what I mean? I tell her to your face, but she hasn't said anything. I've not heard apart from your women only rule. I think that's going down the line of. But I'd say that to her privately. I mean, the fact that Farage has given her the cold shoulder is not exactly a surprise. That's shocking.
I didn't
That's
know
shocking.
that at all.
It's shocking. He's not fit to lead. He's not fit to lead. He's not fit. Tommy Robinson is not fit to lead this country. No, he couldn't lead a piss up in a brewery. I mean, seriously, oh, well, good, like, could you,
Like
honestly.
as the Home Secretary. Or Secretary.
I'm
Better than
Oh my God. Can you imagine Ed Balls and Ed Beck together? This is like, oh, that shouldn't even be on the dark web. I said, I don't think these two guys like me, actually. I said, well, I don't care. You know, the thing is, she needs to reach out, and she needs to actually try and get some traction somewhere. I mean, she's better than any of the bloody lot we got, but the trouble is, this is the whole problem with other people. I mean, I've seen Dr. Who's now debating. He's with Zishan.
I want to find out which channel it is. I've got to ask his channel, but he does have a channel.
Doctor Who, maybe?
Yeah, no, not Doctor Who.
He doesn't like being called Doctor Who. Just because they get well peed off.
Yeah, but on an agenda, it's not a righteous one.
No, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. But the thing is that is something I can work with.
Right. She's a Russian.
She does love the sound of her own voice. That's
She
the problem.
admitted she was vain. She admitted she was vain.
Well, I called her Marilyn. She likes it, actually. She likes the word. She likes that, yeah. Part of the fact she's like, looks like she's been watching too many Madonna videos. Do you know what I mean? Yep.
A safe country.
Yep.
A carefree childhood.
Yep.
The ability for them to grow up and earn a decent wage,
Yep.
even if they're not really clever. Factory jobs are gone. Education. Our education is now the worst it's been since 2018, and that's for English and maths. We've taken away parents that haven't got the ability to earn a decent amount to take their children on holiday.
Yeah.
Decent healthcare system. Because God forbid something about the NHS, the money that we're pouring into it all the time. We've got roads. We've got a road near us that's got a sign on it saying "Do not defecate in the street."
Yeah.
Right? I call it the shit road. We go on the other side because we know there's a guy that regularly takes a poo on that road. We think that's not how our country was. Critical race theory, climate change,
Yeah.
and trans. And I think
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because they are all intermixed.
Yeah.
If you've got one, very likely you're going to. And now I'm going to throw Kelly into that as well.
Yeah.
Palestine. So I think that everyone is living in a state of hypervigilance at the moment. You know when you have a baby and you're frightened something's going to happen to it all the time, so you sort of check. I think we're all living like that, but we've kind of forgotten that we're living like that. We haven't noticed. About 3 years ago, men started thinking about the Roman Empire. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they were doing that because it's the start of a civilization.
Yeah.
And I said to my son when I was 12, and I said, "Do you think about the Roman Empire?" And he said, "Only 2 or 3 times a day." And my son said, "Oh, that's all right. It's not particularly
the Roman Empire,
it's
2 or 3
not
times a day.
think about the Roman Empire, but it's in his psyche. He too knew that there's something going on. And thinking like that. And if you look at gyms now, a lot of men are going to gyms. They're going to get fit. They're trying to eat better. So there's obviously something going on in this country.
Changing the whole society where men.
Now, we've got the talkers before and David Betts, that everyone thinks something's going to be happening soon. And it wouldn't surprise me because the biggest game that
Seen
we've
but not
had
heard.
in this country is grooming gangs.
Yeah.
Or Pakistani raiders gangs. But if you want to call them, that's what they are. Now, after the Allied forces went into Germany in World War II,
Yeah.
2 million women were raped.
Yeah.
10,000 women ended up dying with botched abortions or they killed themselves. And the ages of these women ranged from 8 to 80. They didn't care. There were even stories of people showing dead bodies to Allied forces and saying, "That's my wife." And then they're going, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that." Because so many women were raped. Now, the estimate for us in this country is at least 1 village with 1 million girls have been raped by the gangs. Now, we look at World War II and go, 2 million, that's terrible. That's really awful. This is still happening. It's still going on. It's a war crime if it's happening then,
Yeah.
but it's not a war crime if it's
Yeah.
happening now. And how can we really moan about the fact that some girls want to be more masculine, they want to keep away, they want to reject their femininity, where the other side of that is either called or God knows what the fact is. Yeah, so many of the girls are still suffering. So I want to say that whenever people say patriarchy, it makes me turn off a little bit because I want people to start looking at the actual issues now. And don't think you don't want to look at particular issues or say the wrong thing. Have the conversation. If you can see through the trans pole, which you are sitting here, then you should be able to see through the whole thing. Don't peek halfway. Don't say, "Right, well, this is, I agree with this bit, but I don't agree with that." Look at everything that's being told to everyone. We've all got Twitter now. We can all do it. Don't think that that person's more centre right. I'm not going to agree with them. Look at the actual issue. Right, so our government has toned police for long enough, and the Liberal state, I think, is failing, and I think we all know it. We can all see it. We all know there's something going on. Our country's not benefited, and I do feel for the young people that have never known recession. Country, they've never known the comfort of being able to go out feeling as safe as we all did. It's a confidence battle to relax. Everywhere you go, people look miserable. You can tell they're worried about their bills, they're worried about their houses, they don't know what's going to happen at the next election, they don't know who's going to be in power. And so many people feel politically hopeless now.
Yeah.
So the Liberal elite have failed many girls and they've paid the price. And I'm going to watch the whole of it fall down, and I'm going to be really happy about it because it needs to, because we need to build something better for our children. Thank you.
doesn't matter if they rape and slaughter Israelis. It's free through Palestine.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if they buy babies to bring a handmaid's tale to life. It doesn't matter if women die. It's for the LGBTQ and I. It doesn't matter if little schoolgirls aren't safe on the streets. It's more important to protect grown men from a tweet.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if 3 girls end up in the back of a hearse. It's not a terrorist, it's just a little bit neurodiverse. It doesn't matter if 250,000 little girls are raped, enslaved, and tortured every single day. It's not the other way, sis. Somebody might say something a bit racist to a racist man who rapes kids. People might start to think that they're more likely to rape, even though they kind of imply it themselves when they force their women and their girls to cover up their hair and their face. Don't you dare suggest that some cultures are more violent. That's the same solid reason that they're granted them asylum.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they marry girls at the age of 9. You just have to learn to be more tolerant of another way of life. And what about his life? What about his career? It doesn't matter if racism, right? If it comes from the father, welcome it. If he rapes your daughter, it's not your rights to come back to normal. Your pensions, they can't afford them. There's just not enough money to go around. Have you had a little think about whether you'd like the NHS to put you down? Traffic, if women are for sale, because you've got to think about the lonely men and the disabled men. It doesn't matter if schoolgirls need stitches. It'll impede men's free speech and their ability to convict. It doesn't matter if grooming gang girls never escape, because when they turn 18, they're an empowered queen on Pornhub's front page.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if he tries to rape them. It's not all men don't be a man hater. But if you let your guard down and he attacks you, we'll turn right around and blame you.
Mm.
It doesn't matter about his behaviour. What about men's mental health? We can't jail for pedo because he might kill himself. And I think to myself, isn't it obvious by now what their agenda is?
Mm.
Because they only give a crap about human lives when it enables them to rape women and little kids.
Mm. Let me speak.
Okay. So there's a lady that's presented today who's can I just, as a bit of
You don't say.
What's wonderful about that now is that I don't think there are any other women
No,
our age,
Yeah.
my age.
no.
You might be older, younger, but there's not too many middle-aged women down now.
That's the problem, Dan.
And the young women that have tried to argue often get really shouted at and intimidated a lot. But some of the little pranks that I like to say things to my children. So, I'm quite well equipped. Okay, so this is from the lady who's in 2020, thousands of our children went to university with campus closed for their courses.
Yeah,
Also in 2020, the death Twitter and Facebook were busy removing disrespectful comments and banning accounts of anyone criticizing trans ideology. Our children were being bombarded with preferred pronouns and gender identities. They were exposed to trans activism and groomers hiding behind anime profile pictures. I asked my screening and the government, why are you allowing private gender clinics to profiteer by prescribing hormones to young adults who've already been indoctrinated? Why are you allowing private gender clinics to profiteer by performing surgeries on young adults that have clearly been indoctrinated? You know as well as I do that humans can't change sex.
No.
You know as well as I do that people in their late teens and 20s are not mature enough to make huge decisions.
Yeah.
You know as well as I do that someone believes with all of their heart at 23 is not what they believe at 33, 43, 53, or 63. We need the UK government to intervene to protect these indoctrinated young adults from themselves and to allow them to mature. Private gender clinics are prescribing hormones to young men. There is no cause of psychotherapy. There is no delay. The patient simply has to give correct response to any questions the doctor asks. And of course, online forums which tell these doctors exactly what they have to say in order to get the all they need to do is say the right things and they pay out. They're not really patients. The medical rule of first to no harm quickly goes out the window when a doctor is able to pay £400 an hour. That's simply by
Yeah.
and who has to pay for the medical care of these young people long term? Well, the NHS. Has the government got any figures for how much the care of trans identified people is going to cost the NHS in the future? What will the cost of dealing with the disabling effects and specific illnesses caused by these prostate hormones and testosterone blockers? What will the cost of dealing with mental illness, anger, and depression? What about the cost of dealing with the botched surgeries and the cost of attempting to perform impossible results? How much is this going to cost the industry? Well, it's very. And what about the massively increased risk of suicide of those who've had medical interventions? Well, as rightly pointed out by our poet, there's always a bit of help for suicide. Young adults need protected from these unscrupulous doctors in these private clinics. Action is long overdue. The government has asked for input from the public regarding the private prescribing of drugs, and you'll note that it was Sue Evans that took that case to court and she lost. Please find the government's call for evidence document online. Google private non-HS prescribing call for evidence document. Explain to the government that the clinics are prescribing cross-sex hormones at the very first appointment to those with autism, ADHD, depression, those with recent bereavements, those who've had family breakdown, gay people. Basically anyone who turns up with the money, regardless of how many red flags there may be. These doctors are ruining young people's futures. There is currently nothing to stop them. Private gender clinics should be banned in the UK.
Yeah.
No private doctors should be allowed to prescribe cross-sex hormones to any patient. No private doctors should be allowed to perform surgeries on any patient. The import of cross-sex hormones for personal use in the UK should be made illegal. Taking cross-sex hormones in the UK without a prescription should be made illegal. Giving cross-sex hormones or testosterone blockers to any person in the UK should be illegal. GPs should also stop prescribing these hormones to anyone who initially was prescribed privately, and these people should have to go through the NHS. The private clinics are making easy money by ruining lives, and they need to be stopped. These people ruin my child's life, and most people enter from harming any more young adults. Please fill in the government survey for corporate evidence and ask your MPs and please do all you can to help these unethical clinics down. Happening abroad, and let me just remind you that the Ukraine, is so wonderful. Was this sex trafficking?
Yes, it is. Yep.
And also the surrogacy trafficking capital of Europe. And so when we think about these wonderful countries, it's always hard when there's a big fat dollop of nasty misogyny that seems to ooze through every pore. And UK Ukraine is no different. I'm not saying that Russia is a country, just making the point about Ukraine. I think Russia has between 40 and 60 deaths per week of domestic violence because they basically decriminalised it. So, you know, when there's two sides, they're both, it's difficult to think why most want to lose about the people in power. And obviously the people at the bottom who dominantly win on the and the soldiers that get pushed to the front line, grabbed off the streets and later fight. They are the ones who pay the highest price for the decisions made by the elite. And let me just remind you also that one of the things that happens in all war is organ trafficking. And you find bodies of people at the side of the road where they've had all their organs harvested. So please, when you're thinking about, oh, why don't we get involved? No fucking thank you. No thank you. Not my son. No thank you. It's like the smooching bit at the end, because I won't say it. It's the penis section, everyone. Yes, would you like to? Oh, was there another one then? Oh, it's. I'm not going to get today. Are you still on a like African time or something?
Well, she's got a speech, right? That's good.
She's got 8 pages front and back.
Hi, my name's Bernadette.
Did you speak louder before?
I did. I'm kind of going a bit off piece today, and I'm going to be talking about something that affects women. And I've got a bit of a thought experiment for you. And I'd like you to all think back to the pandemic. And I'd like you to think about what it was to live behind a mask. It muffles our voices and our smiles, and it cut us off from the world. And it wasn't just the masks. We were told where to go, when to leave our houses, how long we could stay out. Our movements were restricted and our freedoms were controlled. And I want you to imagine that the pandemic didn't end. It's still going on. Imagine if only women were forced to live this way. And the men could show their faces, go where they pleased, while the women were covered, contained and controlled. What that would mean to women and how we would no longer be counted as actually part of society. And the pandemic was the analogy I could kind of think of, maybe all dig back into our past and think about. And this is the reality for millions of women in the world. And I want you to all think to yourselves, how abusive does the abuse of another woman have to be before we all stand up and say, that's not right? And I want you to think about this. In the UK, we don't excuse harm just because it's called culture. We not only reject these cultural practices, we've made them illegal. So child marriage, illegal. Female genital mutilation, illegal. Polygamy, illegal. The exclusion of girls in education, illegal. Not even a question. Killing of gay men, illegal. Who knew? We don't throw them off the top of buildings for being gay. Culture is never an excuse for cruelty. And yet, female face covering across the world is accepted. We see entire societies built on the cruelty of women. Taliban women, banned from education, barred from public life, forced to cover their faces under threat of punishment. Iranian women beaten up or imprisoned for showing their hair. These are not cultural quirks. They are deliberate acts of control. They strip women of their dignity, erase them from public life, and reduce them to something less than human. As a woman who lived in Saudi for a few years, who was harassed by the religious police to cover my hair and cover my ankles,
do not need the pandemic to imagine. I lived it for 4 years and it was my life. And that is why this is quite passionate for me, and I support the women globally who fight this. And as one of those women is stood here, right in front of us, I support Kelly J's call to free your face.
Yeah.
Here in the UK, it is not illegal for women to show their face. Women are equal to men, equal in rights, equal in law, equal in humanity. In the UK, so let's stand together, say no to silence, no to invisibility, and no to being women hidden away. And in the UK, every woman can be seen, and every woman is free. And I believe it is our duty as free people to let every woman know that. Thank you. It's very naughty to look a long time ago. And I have
Excuse me.
So it's very mouthy to me because it was a while ago that I lived there. But this is how you would go around, and then when you were harassed, you would do that and make sure you
Oh, boo! Don't do that.
so,
Well done.
You can now.
Mm.
There's no other women, are there? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think somebody's trying to tell you something.
Well, no, you need to get down the park. Do you know what I mean? It's, that's all right.
No.
So it's almost 2 years since my first Black Women Speak, and most people saw that, and I was terrified and tempted, and I was trying to grow up before I went on. Things have changed significantly, and it is nice to let them speak and have a give them a voice to women who are not necessarily academic language, the proper language, in saying that, at the moment, I'm going to brag now a little bit. I, on behalf of my organisation, Not All Gays, successfully intervened in the Stanford case. Now do because of an Irish woman who intervened, and I'm too young and I know English law. One, I live here now. Two, I work in law, and also there's no objections from Dr. Hopkins, solicitor or counsel, including Russell. So I don't know if I really take it. They took it here, and they had no problem with my words. So what we intervened was basically no. Let's stop using lesbians to justify men and women's mistakes.
yes.
Anyone, like a third party, Nicole Peggy, and she, like I was contacting her, she's happy for us to know now, obviously. But Nicole Peggy, Sonny Peggy's daughter, for her sexuality was dragged up and down that courtroom with no objection to being judged. It was completely allowed to happen, and that's why I and her just because how dare you do that to a young lesbian, and how dare you show your sexuality on a white globe and get an erection in the news.
Before I get this guy's hopes up. Okay. Any other women?
I've got stage fright now.
Well,
Thanks, Marilyn. Yeah. Okay. I think it is time. This country has always done better when women lead it. It's time to let a woman run this country. And I'm a pretty blokey bloke. Sorry about that. If I say anything inappropriate, I've got the autism going on. I've got a bit of ADHD. But, you know, I want to lead, you know, a normal life. Everything that's been said here is moderate, is common sense, and I would fully agree. I don't need to repeat. But the thing is, you guys need to go down there and basically take these idiot men on, because we have fascists down there, and I would name them. We have radical Islamists down there, and I would name them. That place has become an absolute cesspit by men. I am very disappointed to hear what you said about Farage. I think he is too weak to lead this country. We need a woman in charge, yeah? And I think that what is happening, Marilyn, what is happening is we have men hijacking your issues, and they are hijacking it by behaving like a load of football outs. I saw them in the summer. Everybody knows what's happened with the grooming gangs. Everybody knows that a certain Thomas has basically highlighted this, but it's time to let women speak, because we have a dangerous ideology in this country. And unless people like you step up and actually tell it like it is, you're going to have more men go and cause more trouble, and we're going to have total social disorder and chaos. I turned up at one of these hotel things, and I was aggressively treated by a man. I mean, he knows me. If you were saying anything I disagreed with, I'd be chirping away, and I have waited patiently. It's time for people like you to go and engage with the idiots down there. They are total idiots. People like Bob, he's a fascist. I've labelled him a fascist. He's calling for new Christians. What's that? I'm not. You need to go down and let women speak at that corner. I know that I came with a couple of people a year ago. I don't have any associations with them. I found out what they were like. But you need to take the sensible issues which you are saying, and you need to take it to our politicians. You need to take it to all the parties, because all of our parties are becoming hijacked by this trans ideology. I think J.K. Rowling has spoken out on it. Yeah? You need to get involved, because if you do not get involved, we are going to lose things, and we are letting idiot fascists start up men behaving badly and basically hijacking your issues. So I really enjoyed my time. I'm really looking forward to see your performance down at the Speaker's Corner. So hopefully that's the end of number one time. Thank you very much for letting me speak. Thanks, Marilyn.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello, thank you very much for allowing me to speak. My name is Andrew. Some of you may know me already. I've been coming and I would really like to say thank you to Jay and to all of you, because I don't think you realize how much impact you are actually having on women elsewhere. In Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Iceland, where I am from, they are watching, and I would really encourage all of you to keep on coming. Don't get complacent. I know UK is, 5 steps ahead. Our congregation in the Nordic region, for example. Don't get complacent. On a personal note, I'm a gay man, and I've been speaking out since 2015, 10 years. And I thought I was going insane. And then I started the process. So there are others. I was that I was radicalized into some sort of bigotry and my mind. But then I found out that I was actually not alone. I was a lone partner among
You got that thing on a bit of the audio.
What motivates these actions you can only guess. The person and this team, and this is why I'm on the
Very few people like that.
Maybe they're getting I think people say
we have the state prosecutor, we have the chief of police, we have 6 out of 10 so you can see the system is stacked up against because all of these women subscribe to this queer theory ideology. Even the state, I've been reported to the police by the organization that claims to be defending my human rights as a gay man, and they want me incarcerated for 2 years. And who was going to prosecute me? A member of the same organization who is a state prosecutor and a lesbian. And so yeah, but like I said, it has to be the right women, and it has to be we need to eradicate this ideology, because what's happening in the university is not education, it's indoctrination, and these kids and parents should be suing the university for intellectual injury. So that's what I want to say. So thank you very much.
get down the corner. She likes them.
Okay, so we gather here. We gather here as women without borders, ironically, because there is no division between those young ladies with their faces covered and us. We all deserve the same rights, and that's something that I believe and have always spoken about. I think it's like I said, I was just on the Spectator TV, and I said I was Frankly, my view is if you are not trying to understand what it brings to this country, have a business. What it will do to women and our liberty, we see it already. We see it already. In Tower Hamlets, you barely see people's faces, women's faces, right? Now imagine, you come from that one family there, you're a Muslim family, you come from that one family where your father and your brothers are not going to be you feel that you can walk about in Tower Hamlets with your face uncovered? Do you think honestly that the men don't see women with their faces uncovered is different? If all faces are covered, that woman's face becomes something else. If our faces are continuously covered, the uncovered woman is a scrub. She deserves it. Like that bloke that I argued with a few weeks ago down there. The uncovered woman is basically encouraging the illegal thoughts of men. That if, and I'll tell you where that came from. So just very briefly before we go down there, and we have to that man argued that children that weren't covered were encouraging paedophiles. That's basically what he said. And I'm going to tell you where that thinking comes from. It comes from Pakistani families having a discussion. How did those girls in Rotherham, in Derby, in Oxford, in Telford, in Bristol, wherever in the country, how did they get raped? Well, they were uncovered. They were asking for it. They weren't looked after by their families, which is one of the things we said. It's the mother's fault. Well, it's the mother's fault if your daughter gets raped. And actually, what he thought, which can only come from a culture where all men are fucking awful. people, if you haven't got a man with you get raped. So if you don't want your daughter to be raped, you've got to accompany her everywhere. There are so many fucking rapists. So if you're not she's gonna get raped. Now, my husband doesn't think like that about my daughter. We don't come from a culture where there are loads of rapists. Not saying there's no rape, but you know, we all know there's some pretty bad behaviour in this country. Not like most of us have a right? But even the worst of those men don't think it's alright to tell everyone that they're the worst of those men. There is at least some stigma about being a dirty pervert in this country. Some. Not enough, not enough, but some. And I don't just call this in the box camp. And he said, you know, what about the girl when you raped her? Yes, wait. Oh my God. So, we have our own issues. Don't need to bring about more. We certainly don't need to excuse it. We don't need to terrible behaviour.
Yeah.
I feel nothing but sadness when I see young women with their faces covered like those.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to one massive action. But I do think, and I will stand by this, I think that when you see a woman with her face covered, you can smile, say, free your face.
Yeah.
But there might be one woman that's never ever heard that anyone did.
Yeah.
That she is completely hidden behind that mask, and she is erased, which is the whole point. So I feel that when I interject, when I say to those women through your face, I am saying to them, I see you as a human being.
Yeah.
And I think that you should be free. And you can wear lipstick if you want. But I think that what that does, some of those, when I interview with that family, I want those little girls as they grow up to say, oh, there was someone once. There was someone who grew up once, told my dad that he was wrong. There was someone once. That's all that we can do. Maybe that person is some sort of hope, and maybe she will. We don't know. Anyway, if you...
Oh, let's go.
If you speak about these things, it might make you uncomfortable, and listen to things that will make you uncomfortable, and you still do it with an open mind, then I promise we will win. If you can keep making sure that you are moving forward, that you are having conversations that need to be had with people, whether it's your children's school, whether it's your kids' university, whether it's complaining to the NMC, whether it's talking to the General Medical Council, wherever it is that you need to make your voice heard, as long as you keep doing it, I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Well, because I never lose.
Can I just grab my bag? Sorry about my bag. You're right.
Put it there.
Thank you. Oh, is it right here? That's good.
I can't give
You're going down the park now.
Yeah.
I think, Kelly, you got to find a way of standing up to, but working with people who support Tommy Robinson. Would you care to do an interview with my channel? after you, yeah. Because I think that the trouble is we have loads of people in separate.
No, I'll tell you what happens, and this happens all the time. Women's issues, men don't care about so much.
Well, men are selfish idiots, basically. We know that,
and
yeah.
also
Or we can
men's
be.
issues. Like I've seen. There's a few men in this space, and they created their own little media platform for themselves, right? And that's not about empowering. Like we're more about empowering women to speak for themselves.
Yeah, I know, I understand that.
I think we also need to be careful though, because there's a lot of women that are more interested in virtue signaling.
Oh
so
yeah, no, we're not faultless.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying.
No, you're not faultless. But if you'd have said anything I disagree with, I would have chipped in. But I didn't hear anything. I mean, the thing is that we have. It's like I said, we have men. Come on, let's go. Let's kick some.
Because, for example, I just finished sixth form, and they're relentless with their indoctrination.
Oh, they're relentless with it now. They're relentless with it. Excuse me, can I grab mine?
Sorry.
Oh, they're a joke.
And
They're a joke. It's like
50 genders.
It's like oh, you've got the wrong body. I mean, I was working in a school, and it's a joke, right? And a kid asked me. They said, "Oh, what do you think of LGBT, sir?" And I turned around and I said, "Is that a radio station?" Now, the whole class pissed themselves laughing. Yeah. But then someone goes, "Oh, you should have reported him." You know, I mean, for what? It was the kid is an absolute idiot.
We have this thing called head boy. They changed it.
Oh, it's now head person. It's school captain. It's all.
I was and in the magazine I was writing. I was head boy, and the teacher he said I was pushing a political agenda.
Yeah, but the trouble is, it's gonna take a woman to sort this out.
You reckon?
Yep. Absolutely.
If you look
Kelly, have you read Margaret Thatcher's book?
No.
You should read it.
I was born on the day that Mary Whitehouse was born.
Oh God, okay. 1969. You're joking.
Not on the same day. Birthday. On her birthday.
Well, you let slip you're in your 50s, and it's like, you know, you look like
I'm 51. I'm not like well in my 50s.
you look like you've been watching too many Madonna videos, you know. Sorry, I'm not exactly subtle. I'm not known for being subtle down.
He's won over the crowd, isn't he?
Did I win the crowd or not? I mean, honestly, no, I think we need a woman to actually stand up to the issues which he's talking about, yeah? Because men are hijacking it.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder, is it real? Really?
I'm not even going to talk about it.
Well, Farage has really annoyed me. They're just dumb. They're just dumb men. I mean, do you know what Rupert Lowe did with the migrant boat? He thought there was a migrant boat off Great Yarmouth. Like, what the hell does he know about sailing? I mean, even anyone who lives on the coast knows you cannot get lost to Great Yarmouth on a migrant boat. But anyway, let's see what you've got. See what you got planned this week. I missed it last time. I got nicked. They're probably wary of me because I got nicked by the police last time they were down here. But it's the same. It's the same nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but the trouble is that they're very. I think sometimes these things can be closed-minded. Yeah. You know, well, like I say, everyone wants their own little flipping channel now. Do you know what I mean? Everyone wants, CP. We need communist reports. The racket. Hi, CP, I fancy you, really. Me and you. Me and a little, don't you? Better balloon than the money we got. Oh, she's got no sense of humour.
No, she's awful. She wants to get arrested all the time.
Actually, she actually provokes the police more than I do, and that's saying something.
She was literally that day.
We should actually get CP reports. No, actually, I don't want to inflict CP reports on anybody.
She doesn't come here, does she?
Well, no, it's like I say. What's with the flowers, Marilyn? Is this your speech? But seriously, some of you guys should be debating these issues with people down here.
Fucking debate them.
You should. Come down more often.
I'll tell you what, you give me the petrol.
Where's your entourage, Kelly?
No, I mean, it's good that you come once a month, yeah? We sort of know when you're coming.
Yeah, and then in the other times of the month, I go elsewhere.
Yeah, I can see what you do. I can see what you're trying to do. Do you chat to J.K. Rowling? No, wish you could. But the thing is, it's like people need to network and build a.
Yeah, oh my God, thank God you're here.
What's that?
I wouldn't have known any of this had you not come along.
What's
Can
that?
you look? Can you get away? I've told you many times. Now get out of my face.
Oh shit, she's not.
Fuck off.
That's not very nice. This is what I mean. It's like 10 Cody in a skirt. Yeah, that's like 10 Cody in a skirt. Yeah, it is like 10 Cody in a skirt. It really. I know it's antagonistic. They come down here and look at it. So this is let women speak in the park.
Proper women, the ones without penises. Woo!
We've had too many penises running the country. We got one big one now. Do you know Keir Starmer in Persian? You see, look, they're all getting huffy with me. Well, because they've all. Well, this is now Speaker's Corner. Yeah, but the trouble is they're so fed up.
I know.
I mean, the trouble is everyone is fed up. Yeah, and no one wants to no one wants to bang heads together. Someone's got to bang heads together soon. Oh God, we got these kids here today. Buckler. Right. Let's let women speak. Yeah. Let's let women speak. Do you see? It's the misogyny central down here.
Nothing is going to definitely free for you. You can't get God on the plate and say, hey, here's God.
Okay, come in, come round. Take out some space.
Yeah.
Come in, come round.
This is let women speak.
We came here as a very happy atheist woman to speak about the things that they can talk about here in this space. So we come here to exercise our free rights in this country as free women without faces and our hair to say no to Sharia law. No one has a penis. No man has a vagina. No. There's no such thing as non-binary. We also come here to talk about the women throughout the world who are oppressed by Islam, who are forced to cover their faces. We say, free your face, sister. We say, free your face to women across Saudi Arabia whose husbands are so weak, they have to cover their women's faces. And they have to cover their women's hair. We say to women in Iran, we hear your suffering when you're in prison for freeing your hair. Let women speak. Speak for women. Yeah, speak for myself. Speak for myself. You should uncover your hair. You should uncover your hair. Because this is what customers do. When you cover your hair, you insult women. Yes. My body, my choice. Well, I don't think that everything you do is back I just got meat scratched on your hair by accident. Why is it so? When you then make something
I'm not close enough to get some.
I've never ventured to Stephen's Corner.
You've never been here?
Oh, no, not with this. I mean,
I mean, you spoke well. Everyone spoke well. The trouble is there is huge misogyny down here, and the problem is that the far right are putting misogyny down here. Well, like you think if you haven't been here, that is my impression that I formed for a long time. Is that there's a lot of misogyny down here.
We're all far right.
Yes. And the trouble is, what the far right are now doing is they're not.
What is far right?
Well, the term far right is a very imprecise term. I prefer to use the word fascist. Is what they're trying to do is to build a resistance to Islamization.
Yeah,
but I think it's because a lot of them are actually quite misogynist, in my opinion.
There's nothing more fascist than Islam.
Oh yeah. Islam. Well, you look at the links which Hitler built with the Muslim world during the war. Yeah.
Jesus is God, Muhammad is bloody fraud.
That's Cellini.
Muhammad is bloody fraud. Give me a Palestine flag, please.
I haven't got it with me. I don't usually carry a Palestine. I've got the other one with me. I don't want to lose that one. I think what I'm a bit disappointed in, is that the left have silenced women, and now you've got the right trying to silence women in their little movements. You know what I mean? Well, she's obviously a front. What's happened there? I'm just telling the viewers you'll be able to watch. I'll clip this on other channels. Is that I think this is someone who's been deliberately primed to confront her. This is what happens.
No, they've primed her to fight.
They primed her.
It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me.
Well, the Jackson right there as well. Feet up.
Yeah, but it's got to
Oh, so there's something
I mean, you see, the thing is that there's so many cameras here. One of the points of this channel is to sort of see what my microphones won't pick this up. Do you want to film with my other thing?
Yeah, I'll film with the other one, yeah.
The whole
Got
time.
twos there as well.
No, she's all right. She's protected. She's okay. Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. The TARDIS, Doctor Who.
Oh, that's a GoPro.
What?
That's a GoPro, isn't it?
What's this symbol?
She's a plant.
Don't
She's
say.
a
I think.
plant.
Oh shit! I think I've left it. Let it go. Let it die. Shit. Shit.
Oh, use the other one. The other phone.
What, to film?
Yeah. She's getting upset now.
Woman hijab.
Yeah. Amount of people at school around here. There's Billy, the ex-Muslim.
Who?
Billy. He'd be good to introduce on the channel.
Yeah, the trouble is he's I think he's actually moving closer towards Bobism, unfortunately.
Oh really? I don't know him. I don't know about theology.
Very loud down here. I think I've left this on.
Yeah. I love what you came up with. Weed, Palestine.
Weed, Palestine.
Anyway, sorry about that. Got distracted. Okay, so we come here to explain that we don't agree with the Iranian regime who force women to cover their hair, or the Saudi regime who still don't step in and protect women whose fathers, uncles, brothers and cousins force women to cover their faces. In addition, we would like to be able to speak about cousin marriage and how dangerous it is in this country, and how we'd like to outlaw cousin marriage to stop the many births in this country that are born, many children that are born with birth defects because their cousins, because their parents are cousins. So we would like to stop these practices, and we would like to say to free your face. You don't have to cover your face in this country.
Your husband tells you to.
We don't want to see that beat. We don't want to see women covering their faces here. I would like to ban the niqab.
Yeah.
And I think we should do that as a matter of urgency.
National security.
Women in this country covering their faces. It's an absolute disgrace. Anyway, we come here with our vaginas to cover their face to say we will
for next week.
keep coming to let women speak in this place that likes to exclude women with its machismo bullshit. So join me this last Sunday of every month to come and speak the truth about how we see women in this country. I also want to say, just when I'm here, I fully support the protests against the migrant hotels. And I think we need to take issue very, very quickly on behalf of the dignity and safety of women and say no more migration without background checks.
Yeah.
So, I hope to see you all maybe sooner than the end of September. Maybe many of you will be going on the 13th of September. And if you are, I'll see you there. Anyway, we came to let women sing.
They need to hang around and debate these people because this
They don't last long though.
They don't hang around long enough.
They don't.
Yeah, they should actually stick around now.
Yeah,
stick around, people. It's good.
Yeah, I'm still live.
It never does.
I just got into a little bit of a
Can I interview you now? Or?
Yes, it pointed to one woman in a burqa, and she was white.
One moment,
No, we're going.
Hang on.
You're going.
No,
I mean, the thing is, just to ask again, how do you see the role of women in our political party system at the moment?
well, I think there's a lack of women, but it's quite a gauntlet, isn't it? Hang on,
Well, I mean, you're an apolitical organisation, are you?
Well, no, I'm not apolitical, so I've got a party called Party of Women.
You've got the Party of Women.
We look at the role of mothers, we look at working, we look at tax with mothers, we look at the role of women in politics, we're looking at sexual violence, migration, the whole gauntlet of things that impact women.
But my question is, do you think we need somebody, and I think it needs to be a woman, to unite the various people who are also speaking about the issues you're talking about today, like the grooming gangs, like the hotels, like the migrant situation, like the lack of respect.
Have you met women?
I had a very good mother.
Right. I'm gonna let you into a little something. It's women don't work well together, and they have egos, but they do it in different ways. So it becomes very difficult to unite women.
Okay.
I've been doing this a long time, and I think what I do is pretty fucking great.
Yeah, I think it's.
And what we get all the time is women refuse to work with each other if you disagree on one issue.
Yes.
It becomes really difficult. I mean, I'd love to unite women, but
I'm talking about uniting women and men, because there are men who agree with you.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to work with anyone.
But you see, the thing is, it seems like we've got something in common. Is you've had the cold shoulder from Farage, and that party comes across as a load of middle-aged, has-been white men. And the trouble is, we don't have time in this country. We need to stand up for the fact that women are being oppressed oppressed in the Asian community. There are Asians who are fed up with the term Asian because we need to call it out for what it is. It's the Pakistani culture of grooming gangs. And like I say, I think we need more women in every single party because Liberal Democrats are nice people. They just they've become infested with this liberal ideology, which you are basically talking about.
Yeah, I don't know that they're that nice, actually.
Well, no, but you see, the thing is, what is happening, Marilyn Kelly, is that basically you have got men who are now absolutely, they're closing off moderate people's minds because they come across visually as extreme, what comes out of their mouth is extreme, and yet what is coming out of your mouth is common sense.
Look, I can't make people come and drink the particular poison that I'm selling.
But I mean, I think I really encourage your movement to try and maybe build links and at least talk to the various factions.
That's great.
Do you think women should?
Yeah, but that's great. That's a great thing to say. But I'm routinely cancelled and ignored and ostracised and demonetised. It's very fucking difficult. I do what I do, and people can come to me and I'll work with anyone. But men come and steal my work, and then they get more credibility for it, and then they take the accolades. Like I don't know what more I can do except just to be consistent.
I would strongly encourage you to go and speak to the various political parties who may give you a platform, including Reform, because I think it is high time.
To Reform.
Yeah.
I was mid-call with Reform, and then they ghosted me.
Yeah.
So look, I'm willing to do whatever, but I'm a risky person. I've been cancelled so many times that people think there's a reason I should be cancelled. So anyway, I have to go.
Thank you very
nice
much.
to talk to you.
I encourage you to keep going. Yeah, well, the thing is that we're not going to have Christianity unless the leftist Islamist alliance is defeated. Yes. Wow. Because I think only a woman. Maybe Victoria. Maybe. Hello. All right, vegan. The trouble is they come and then they clear off. That's the problem. I bet Wendell's disappointed. Wendell quite fancies her actually. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, he does a bit actually. Well, Shalene is there. There's our socialist worker here. Or whatever leftist rubbish he comes out with. So here we are, Speaker's Corner again. It's a bit boring. You haven't got a spare Topsy one, have you? I've got a stand, I just don't have a gripper on it. Hello, nice to hear you speak, thank you very much.
The people of Texas still need to repent. They still need to repent.
Thank you very much. So yeah, it's going a bit. The thing is, they come along and then they disappear. That's the problem. They need to stick around, talk to people. Is this your first time? Is this your first time down here, or are you?
No, I've been here loads of times.
Do you? I mean, the thing is, the quality of debate down here. I'm streaming, by the way, but I'm on my own face and silhouetted anyway. I think that it needs more of these guys who go to these events to stick around and actually debate on these issues, because the issues you're talking about, as I say, are being hijacked by by far right. Now, I don't like to use the term far right. While they are right, it is even more destructive when someone with bad PR picks up a good issue.
Yeah, but that's politics' chess, isn't it?
Well, no, politics is becoming quite misogynist again. You see what I mean? I mean, it's like Kelly just said it's hard to get women to work together, and yes, I would agree with that to a point. But the thing is, it's like these issues need to be. I mean, I asked her whether she's got any sort of contact with J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling has spoken out about this trans nonsense. Yeah, I mean, the trans nonsense is a sign that the left have really got hold of this country.
But I mean, this kind of gladiatorial debating is.
Well, yes, but the whole gladiatorial debate is what the what the so-called Christians come down here and do, and they're not really Christians. I mean, the trouble is I accept some of those groups because I was with someone. I was with them. I didn't condone what they did. I walked away straight away when I saw what they did to her. But the problem is that she's fighting in quite a small group. And if you speak out against these things, you will get cancelled. But I mean, as I say, it is a very misogynistic environment. And I think it's sad that some of the people who've attended this thing have not actually. I mean, I know that some of it is just for the camera.
Yeah.
But you know, we need more women down here. Because I would actually rather do filming than do the talking, quite honestly. Well, no, because it's
following my group has moved on.
Yeah, you see
So,
that. Yeah, have a nice afternoon.
Did you meet up with Dave Atkinson on the outside?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Wednesday.
Let's see who's down here. I'm actually going to go up and watch some football in a minute. Not bother with this nonsense.
What's your debate with that Let Women Speak about?
The what?
You know that woman that you talked to just
now?
Blondie.
Blondie, yeah, Marilyn. She is talking the right message. But the thing is, I've said to them, I've spoken at their event, it's going to take a woman, not someone like Farage, not someone like Tenkoni or Tommy Robinson. It's going to take a woman to sort this mess out.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but she's dead.
Yeah, but someone like
her who's got the ability to stand up and actually sort this out. We need a woman, because the trouble is the left have got such a hold on this country.
What about Ben Habib, this new party? What do you think of that?
I think the problem is that it's becoming like everyone wants to be chiefs and no one wants to be Indians, and that's the problem.
That's the problem with reform as well, isn't it?
Well, no, but the trouble is that Farage, when you actually ask him for help, he doesn't actually come out with anything. I don't trust him.
Maybe the thing is that's the only option we have at the moment.
Sorry, just going back to the Let Women Speak thing. Were they complaining about how women are being stopped from speaking?
You should go to their website, and she is 10 times a better speaker than Farage, 10 times a better speaker than anyone of these.
I've seen her about.
She's good. And I know that Wendell is trying to basically court her, but she would never join that sort of nonsense.
Wendell, who's that?
Wendell's Tommy Robinson's cameraman.
Oh.
I mean, he says he's not affiliated, but he is. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Are you going on the 13th then?
Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know, because the thing is that I think there's a big risk of disorder on that day. I think Antifa will be down there.
Oh, absolutely they will.
I mean, he's organised his rally. He's got one jack shit crazy person on that stage.
Who's that?
I'm not saying.
Go on.
Well, look them all up. You know, he's got someone coming and just because they're from Music Morning, Doctor Who. Where's your TARDIS? Take Bob back to 1099.
So
I call him Doctor Who. He doesn't like his
next week, the 6th of September?
No.
There's
that's Parliament Square. They're supposed to have 2,500 volunteer arrests.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What, leaving loads of... Oh, is that gonna gate next week?
On the 6th.
What, they're going to be like... You're going to have a load of crusties. So you're going to have a load of old crusty women wanting to get arrested.
They're old crusties. They're all old age pensioners.
Well, no, but this is the thing. What happens is... What will happen is that the judge will not... They'll be banged up for the weekend. So basically it means that it's a crime, you know, as of 6 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, the police cells are going to be like swarming with crusties, so the real criminals are going to get away.
Exactly. And on the next event, like I said, apparently there's 250,000 people. How are they going to deal with that? They can't, can they?
Yeah, but you see, this is the whole point of my channel.
What's your channel again?
Laser Essex News.
Essex, you're from Essex?
Yeah.
I'm from Essex.
I'm from Epping.
Oh, really? Have you been to the Epping?
No, because I don't live there anymore. But there will be people there who know me or know of me.
What's your name again?
James.
He's the one that got arrested a few weeks.
Yeah.
Over there.
Oh, really? What happened? I wasn't it.
I got arrested.
You did at another event.
Yeah.
What
happened? I got arrested. The thing is that we do not have credible people to actually pull the country together. I mean, I actually think Badenoch, if she had more charisma, the trouble with Badenoch is she looks like she's reading the phone directly. She's actually quite good. She's a bit weak. No, she's not weak. She just doesn't have it's like, as Watts is that dickhead from Britain's Got Talent. She doesn't have that X Factor. You've got to have the X Factor. Now, Boris had the X Factor, but there was nothing between his ears. And he had no integrity. Badenoch's got integrity. You see, if Sunak had come out as Prime Minister like he did in the second debate with Starmer, he'd still be Prime Minister. If he had pulled out the EHR, he would still be Prime Minister.
I mean, the thing is,
I get a lot of. I think I've got Indian viewers on this channel. No British Indian is going to want to go to that rally through fear of being attacked by some violent thug. Talking of that, we've got JC in the house. All right. How are the Crusades going? How's your Crusader army going, JC?
Amazingly well.
How many have you got?
We've got lots of people coming to Christianity.
Yeah, right. His false Christianity. His false. Where's Bob today? Oh, we got Bob. Bob's in the house. Oh, made my day. Let's see if I make Bob. All my mates here. Where's Bob? I've heard he's here. Taking a break.
Young Bob or old Bob?
Old Bob. Someone said he was here. I was getting all excited. I haven't seen him here. I mean, he usually has a sort of. I was actually going to nip off and watch the. I was going to leave someone just filming for me and nip off and watch the football. Have you looked up Tamaki? No. Oh, for heaven's sake! I mean, are they actually insane or something? The guy is a nut job. Now, if I'm saying he's a nut job, I mean, it's quite interesting that Let Women Speak group. They come along, they chat along for ages, yeah, and then they bugger off.
Your bag is open.
Oh, right, yeah, don't want that.
For your laptop.
Oh, yeah, someone nick off. Yeah, someone said Bob was here, and I think that was just a false. I think someone was just winding me up. Hello, someone. I mean, the thing is, they speak about the. Oh, he's doing something else. Excuse me, can I just come through? Sorry. Someone said Bob was here. Huh? Someone said Bob was here, or they were just winding me up.
Where?
I don't think so. I don't think he's here. Usually that side, isn't it? Not too bad. You need to get someone filming you.
How are you getting on with? Well, it looks like so many violent people today.
There's not as many. Well, there's time.
I know, there's time.
There's always time for them to
that was bad last week. It was very bad. So what about Kelly J. Keane? What was she saying?
She's an interesting one. But the trouble is she never sticks around enough to talk to people. I mean, they're a feminist group.
Yeah.
Jono and Amy have upset them.
Yeah.
And the trouble is I was around when Jono and Amy upset them, and I actually made a quick speech at them, and I said, look, I think we do actually need a woman to lead this country.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think only a woman can actually stand up to the radical left.
Okay. I've got to go and say hello to John. Thanks for that.
Yeah, but Jason, I'm not going to. I may be leaving the country.
Yeah.
I'll tell you off camera.
Don't have to tell us.
I'll tell you off camera. The mask off. COVID's over. Orlando's got a double. I'll get done for racism now. That's Orlando, excuse me. Which other lunatics are here?
They say you can't give the
so this lot seem a bit nutty. Don't think Bob's here.
there's a Catholic down there. This guy's quite interesting. He's a dissident Chinese. Now, given that I want to go and work in China one day, I sort of, keep my lid on that one. But I'm going to take a break. I'm going to leave my friend filming, if you will, and then go and watch the football.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
How are you? Good.
Weed, Palestine.
Weed, Palestine.
Weed, Palestine. Weed, Palestine.
Free Palestine from Hamas?
Yeah, freedom from the Hamas. No, I always go weed, Palestine. That's all they take. I mean, there's just no any sense on those rallies,
Let us get rid of They have inflicted heavy damage on Muslim youth.
Well, they've done damage to their own children. They've done damage. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me if they were deliberately starving a small group of people. I think they are. The trouble is they have been successful in their propaganda campaign against the West.
Financed by Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. What's your evidence for that, sir? Though, what's your evidence for saying that? Do you think they are being financed? They're being financed by Qatar. Everybody knows that.
They are always financed. They are always in power.
Yeah. You've got the largest pole, obviously. Where'd you get that from? Or is that part of the pole?
It's just a pole.
I've actually got one taller than that one.
Have you?
Yeah, I forgot to bring it though, because they're like little they're telescopic things.
They're hard work to hold in this one.
Yeah, but they're hard work to hold. But the thing is, I actually had the group I went to. They chucked it in the bin because one pole snapped. Now all I did was basically wrapped a bit of duct tape around. I cut it off, wrapped some duct tape to get the sucker, and it was back to normal. I didn't even.
People throw things away so easy.
Trust me, if you had an Israeli flag there, there'd be people going for it. Do you want an Israeli flag to hold?
No, I'm right.
No, You got the Pharaoh of Egypt here. Other people will be filming. It's like, ooh. So here's the various characters. This is Rasta Bob and his mate Ravi.
The father's son is not the same like this.
It's be quiet. I was going to see what.
I don't know. I don't
right, yeah,
know.
just check it over here.
What I asked when you came to anyone you, I asked you.
It's just a bit of a.
Oh, this is your bag.
Yeah, that's the bag.
It's heavy, mate.
It's not. Oh, it's quite. I can take some weight off if you want.
That's way too heavy.
It's got wheels on it.
You said it was light, but that's not light.
Well, it was light until I packed. I can take some stuff out if you want. I can take some stuff out. Yeah, don't worry.
I want to find some people I've got to interview for the next series.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are. That's what they're today.
It really annoys me why she doesn't. I mean, why she doesn't have let women stay. Do you know what I mean?
They don't last long.
They don't last long.
They're there for 2 minutes and then they go.
If they spent time in the park rather than crapping around with their little,
Yeah.
I mean, she says she's been cancelled. Do you know what I mean? This is the whole.
Do you know what's interesting? I asked Billy for an interview. He's very reluctant to do one. I don't know why. I said to him, he doesn't want to be on any religious affiliated channels. I said, well, hold on, aren't you now a Christian? And I said, you had a debate with Bob, you want that?
Is he now a Christian, Billy?
Yeah, he is a Christian.
Oh, I think he's becoming Bob Eyes.
Yeah,
Actually, I think he's becoming Bob Eyes. He'll be doing Bob's like security next.
Yeah.
There's no private ground. His house or.
Hello. We've got one of. That's clearly Billy. That's clearly one of Bob's crew over there with the little earrings, isn't it? I've heard you become a Christian. I've heard you become a Christian.
I think you should watch my channel.
What's your channel again?
Critical Vision TV. I've made a video explaining what I think and believe.
Okay.
You should stop blindly believing things on the internet.
Oh yeah. Critical Vision
TV.
Oh, it's kicking off a bit. This is the sort of.
Secularism for the win.
That's assault of a woman, you coward! That's assault of a woman, you coward! Utter coward! See, the trouble is going to kick. It's going to kick off that way. I'm telling you. It's getting angry. Hello, hi Jude. Jude, that is not edifying towards. That is not edifying.
Religion of peace. Religion of peace. Religion of peace. Religion of peace. Religion of peace.
This is just no good.
Religion of peace. Religion of peace.
What you did earlier is not biblical. I'm telling you. Sorry. That's not biblical what you're doing. It's going to kick off in a minute. It's going to kick off in a minute. Send Shalini in. Where's the Shalini? When did you ever hear the apostles chanting like Millwall fans? Seriously, have a conversation later. It's not good. So you see, this is the sort of shit that's going on down. It's a matter of time before it kicks off down here. Matter of time before it kicks off. I thought it was he pushed Shalini there. I mean, not that Shalini. I mean. It's the thing is, what happens is it goes handbags, yeah. It goes handbags and it never kicks off, yeah.
Handbags, yeah, that's about it.
It is handbags, basically.
Handbags.
Well, no, because everyone knows if someone throws a knockout blow, they're going to get nicked.
Yeah, it's instant.
Yeah. But see, he should actually get done for assaulting Shalini.
100%. That's not.
I know Shalini's annoying, but the thing is,
it's Sneaker's Corner for a reason.
Well, no, but you see, you're what I don't know what you were chanting there, but that's not biblical. You know that, or you should know that.
We're saying Christ is king. That is biblical.
Not the way you do it.
Christ is king.
It's disgraceful.
It's just a charm.
He is Lord of Lords. He's King of Kings, and His kingdom is not of this world. Read your Bible rather than your Bob, yeah. Rather than your Bob, because the problem is that he sounds like a load of Millwall fans, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Millwall theology, yeah. Seriously.
But do you think if they're doing it, then we should allow them to hit women, push women?
What he did to push Shalini was outrageous, but what you were doing before wasn't good either.
I don't know.
I mean, just running around like sort of inanely chanting. I know there's got to be, I understand what your group does to an extent.
Yeah, we
you don't. The thing is, you are mistaking assertion for aggression. You are mistaking assertion for aggression. It's quite funny that your little acolytes like Bob and Tenkoni and the rest of them, they don't want to basically take me on in a debate because they know that I will win on the Bible. But it's not. It's the easiest debate in history. It's the easiest debate in history. There's no such thing as Christian nationality. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. Well, you should tell them that because you're clearly in with these guys.
I'm in with any Christian. I'm in with you. If you're a Christian, I'm in with you.
Sorry, you're not. You're not a Christian if you say you are. You have to be born again of the Spirit.
And water.
No, you have to be born of the Spirit. The Robert on the cross wasn't. Hello, Mr. Bobby.
I'm not a Christian then. What are you telling me?
Bobby's not a Christian. He doesn't preach the gospel. He doesn't say the Bible is infallible. The Bible is infallible and the final word of God.
You better tell him.
Well, I have told him that, and that's why he runs from me, because he knows he can't win. He bangs on about Roman Catholicism, which took root after 400. I'm going to take a break and watch the football, actually. Hello.
Hey, hi.
How's it going to do? Are you coming on the 13th, or are you too scared?
13th? What is
Oh, this big demonstration to unite the kingdom.
Oh, is it?
But the trouble is, my own feeling on this is that the situation on these Tommy Robinson rallies is that no British Indian would want to go because these people just see someone dark and start going, you know.
Kind of.
It is a bit, you know.
It's like they are afraid of the mob mentality.
Well, you see, the thing is that I think there are various groups who are concerned about Islamization, but none of them are coming together. It's like you were around when Marilyn Munroe was here.
Yeah, I saw, but I was not able to.
No, but she comes along, gives a speech, and then buggers off. That's not what this place is about. It's about having conversations. Oh, by the way, do you know anyone in Mumbai who can bring some contact lenses back for me?
I don't know anyone from Mumbai because I don't have any relatives there. So
yeah, can you ask around? Or
I guess.
Yeah. I've given you my number, haven't I? Just check because
I clicked your photo.
Just check because I really need some contact lenses quick. But the trouble is, I think my channel needs to get an email, you know. I need to create a handle email for my channel.
I remember shaking the...
Yeah, it's probably you take a picture.
No, I think I should have it.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a silent majority in this country, but it's basically uniting them. No, seriously. It is actually a matter of uniting them.
I guess the point here is that they are still.
You're not supposed to get them made. You're not supposed to get them made up overseas and just get them posted. This guy does it for me. I mean, they're only contact lenses.
So this rally on 13th.
Yeah, it's the Tommy Robinson rally. I mean, the thing is, they're boring. Do you know what I mean? And he wants to get a load of people here, but I don't think he's ever going to be able to get that. I really don't.
On 13th.
I don't know what this guy's making a point about. He's, you know.
I'll check.
Yeah, please.
Was asked by his disciples how to pray, and he said,
See, this is I wanted to get somebody to actually film, but I didn't, which is a bit annoying. See if I can find Steve, because it's like the conversations you have here. There's that this park is becoming dominated by the sort of the far right and the far left. I haven't got it with me. I got the other one.
Which other one?
No, the other one. I'm not letting you loose with that. It's my good one.
Let me wear it. Let me wear it.
No, because it's my good one. Like the synthetic one I'd give you.
I put it on my neck.
Where is your cow?
Yeah, no. Yeah. Borrow.
Between your legs. Check it. There. It's feeding the grass.
Yeah.
The cow is feeding there.
You have to get a magnifying glass.
Between your legs. My cow is feeding there. My cow is grazing between your legs.
Yeah. It's like autumn already, Shalini. So what? You were pushed there. That was assault. I don't know whether
I was trying to snatch my poster.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. Honestly, I mean, I've actually got a flagpole bigger than that one. I forgot it. It's so big. Is that a camera pole?
Camera iPod, and I can use.
I mean, the trouble is that flag means nothing, Shalini. That's why he's getting no attention. Yeah. A multicultural camera. Anyway, where's what's his name? So it's like, you know, this is the.
God bless you.
How are you?
What's going on? There's what?
Love in the chat. What brings us here to speak to Spawner?
There's what?
What all brings us here to speak to Spawner? Walking, sharing.
Yeah. Because people looking for truth, and it's just becoming. I mean, honestly, that crap earlier was.
It's all weird again. You see it?
No, but it's where they have these pathetic little rehearsed chants that pisses me off.
I know, yeah.
What was today's? Today's was. It wasn't Christ is King. It was something else. It was just. Yeah, I mean, you know, the apostles never did that sort of thing.
Jesus.
No, they never sort of chanted like that.
The apostles?
No.
They preach.
They preach, but they, you know. But this is Bob's crew. They're a close. Trust me, they.
You're very noisy. It's good though. It's good. It's not very good quality.
Another one then. Just do another one. Yeah? Definitely. What is wrong?
Even Ish is now no longer talking to me because they're cultish. The one who's, you know.
The Indian guy.
Yeah, he's now not talking to me.
He's a Bobite.
He's a total pure Bobite.
Straight and through,
yeah.
From the very beginning.
And so's Jude. Jude is Bobism, yeah.
I know Jude is.
He's the guy with the bald head.
Oh, Jude.
With the mic.
He was with Joe Smith. He's with Joe
He's with Joe.
Cutting him off. He's really arrogant, Joe Smith. He cuts you off.
Oh yeah, he cuts you off. Yeah.
What? Look, they're gonna get stopped.
Well, because he's.
What's this?
It's that religion of peace again. I was going to go off and watch the football. Do you want to film for me, or you?
No, what's that?
But do you want to film for me?
Oh, yeah.
Just film. I'm handing over. Don't lose my phone, though.
How long gonna be?
Well, watch the football.
Not too long.
I want to watch the football. I'll be back about 6.
Oh, 6 is alright.
Yeah, that's alright.
This is for your phone. You got 37.
That's so funny. Someone's got a padlock on their back.
Oh, what's that? That's mad.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's already been muted.
This is
Oh
right.
yeah, get on the umbrella, man.
Oh my gosh.
You got a decent one. You can go underneath it. Get the umbrella out, man. I think this is only a sharp one. It's only a sharp shower. Well, quick. Oh, dude, man. I think Jono's decided not to come here again.
I know.
Well, that's good. Get yourself a pair of Mandy glasses. Stop going to a chick shop for your glasses. You see, Jude's a good debater, but he's, I mean, Ish is just that they're. What you notice about these guys, they're just like sick. They are so full of their own ego.
It gets very excitable, you know.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. They're like a load of children. They really are. Anyway, look, I'm going to go and watch the football. I won't be long. Okay, just film for me and run round. Actually, run round and film. Yeah.
I will. Yeah.
Just film. You can say stuff. I'm just handing over to my able cameraman, Biggles, Christopher Biggins here.
Hello, everyone. So I'm taking over from James now. Welcome to Speaker's Corner. Yeah, I've known James now for. Actually, how long have I known James for? I've known him since around February, since I first saw him at one of the Disciples of Christ protests. But we formed quite a close friendship, to be honest. And now I've created my own channel. It's called The Prostrate Protestant. Oh, where? Where are you going? Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. I see you. Bye. Oh God. Coffee break, guys. This is crazy, this cover. I've got James' phone here as well. Yeah, he's just left me with it. I don't know, he wants me to record Speaker's Corner.
You're not his
I'm now his assistant. I know, I'm his ally. I know, I'm his PR assistant now. It's madness.
He's gonna have to do his damage control.
Yeah, well, I've already promoted.
Coffee.
I've got no shame. I've just promoted myself on his channel, The Prostrate Protestant. Everyone, go and check it out.
What's his channel again?
His channel's Laser Essex News. Laser Essex News. But on Kick, you used to upload them on Kick, right? They disappear. They don't last. They don't.
What doesn't?
Like on Kick, there's a channel called Kick, and the videos disappear after a certain amount of days. So.
There's so many now. I remember like. Nowadays, I suppose because they have to for like to be away from all the people shutting down all the things, isn't it?
Yeah.
They keep changing. There's so many, and then you lose track.
It's true. We don't have the mats outside now.
Yeah, thank God they haven't got that wailing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I know, it just drives you.
We need to reapproach it, when they call it.
Did you not see his young Bob last week?
Oh yeah, he mocked it. I saw it. He was praying on it. That was cool. That was really cool.
He's so brave.
He's brave to do that, I tell you.
It's being said not to come back, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know how long his thing is for, though.
I wonder.
That's probably why I like it.
So much room. I don't know what this is. We're going to do one over there.
Oh, okay. I wonder. I thought it was that one. I didn't realise there was one down there.
No, I didn't.
It's not that one, is it? Is it?
It's one just down here. I think it's on the edge of the road.
Oh right. Oh, be careful.
It's not as hot, and there's, you don't have to go upstairs.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, the one over there is really hot.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
I don't know why. Whether they even got like proper air. You ready?
Yeah. Oh. Oh God, we're gonna be murdered.
I'm getting old now.
It's Tent City.
Getting old.
You know, it's Tent City, Victoria, down there. Tent City, down there.
I know.
It's awful. It's horrendous.
Those horrible
Huh? Say it again? Say it again, Victoria?
Why don't you arrest the whole of Edgware Road?
Yeah.
Arrest them and put them on a plane.
Exactly. Yeah. Hate crimes.
Some poor schmuck somewhere. He said something he shouldn't.
Exactly.
Can you imagine it like 20 years ago? Would we ever have thought we would be where we are now?
I know, tell me about it. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that, James viewers. It's just that I had to get something to drink. Right, let's go back and speak to Dr. Who now. James just inundated me with so much stuff, it's unbelievable. I don't think I can do this, honestly. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't. Carrying so much shit. Can't do this. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? These are gonna thingy. Oh gosh. Yeah, viewers. Oh Jesus. Need to get back to it. Oh. I just want to see, I want to double check. Lovely Union Jack flags there, guys. Oh man. What would be safer? Let's see over here. Oh man. Gonna get going soon. The rest of some speaker's corner. The looks of it. That's boring it. I thought there was going to be more people. I wanted to see. Right, there we go, guys. We're back in the speaker's corner. Oh, Jesus. Hasn't been great today. I got here at the same time as James. It seemed quite quiet, to be honest. I wasn't arrived. Oh, Amy looks like she's arrived. She's a nasty woman, Amy. I don't like her demeanour. Doesn't act very Christian. James just keeps thinks I'm an expert at these things. So quiet today. So quiet. Marwin's there. Amy's over there as well. Amy's there. Piers has shown up. Aha. Amy.
Because the Jews don't like Jesus. They support that.
James, if you listen, I need to ask this guy to conduct an interview with me on my Islam series. I'm going to wait till he debates and then I'll speak to him because I've been meaning to speak to this guy all day. Thank God he's here. So bear with me.
That's not true. We actually started the whole video.
Okay, can we carry on? Okay. Do you believe in the book of Exodus?
Oh.
That's the only time I've spoken.
Okay, please. Okay. Do you believe in the book? Madam. Okay. Do you believe in the book of Exodus? In the Bible. Do you believe that the book of Exodus in the Bible, it is all true? Yes?
Oh, look at that helicopter, guys.
In the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 20, God says, no one can kill me and stay alive. Because the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 20, God says, no one can see me and stay alive. Is that true? People see Jesus.
Doesn't care.
So you cannot see the Father.
But people see Jesus.
Jesus is the express image of his person.
But was Jesus God?
Yes. So Jesus, God revealed himself in a way that you can see him.
Yes. But in simple English language. Yes, in simple English language, in your Holy Bible, in the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 20, God says, no one can see and stay alive.
Moses spoke to God face to face.
And this was true. And this was true. God says that no one can and it's making a lot of noise, so I have to speak up. Okay, the question was related to this. If you have heard me speaking, those of you are watching live, so that these videos will be uploaded and you can watch the program. And so, the last word for the Christian right away, because the the book of Exodus, and of course the book of Exodus is there in the New Christian Bible in the Old Testament. And according to the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 20, God said, no one can see me and stay alive. God said, no one can see me and stay alive. So what is it? This was God. And remember, what people always thought, that he said that, was a man. What he said always thought, is to say that. So my question is, if Jesus was always gone, then when Jesus was on the earth, how come so many people saw Jesus? Man saw Jesus, women, they saw Jesus, children, they saw Jesus. So many people saw Jesus, yet none of them died because they saw Jesus. Why did nobody die when they saw Jesus? Is because Jesus was never God. But God himself, according to each and every Christian Bible, in the book of Exodus in the Old Testament, chapter 33, verse 20, God says, no one can see me and stay alive. So who do we believe in? What is said in the Bible? What God says in the Christian Bible? Or what the Christians say? Anyway, but this one verse showed us that Jesus was never God. Why? Because so many people saw Jesus, no one died. And according to the Christian Bible, God said, no one can see and stay alive. According to the book of Exodus, chapter 30. Okay, so what's the Christian? You want to speak to me? So do you believe do you believe Jesus was God? He was not God. So if Jesus was God, how come Jesus died? Yeah. You think the flesh of Jesus died. How can God with flesh die? What plan did Jesus have? What plan did Jesus have for flesh? Say the word. How Jesus was going to say the word? Yeah. No, how did Jesus save humanity? Okay, you want to speak? Okay, okay, you can speak to that. Yeah. Well, I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. The last verse of Jesus was, "For you do not know what they are." Yes? Who was Jesus speaking to? Our Father. Okay. Would not Jesus so why did Jesus say our Father forgive them? Oh, Jesus was crying in agony. What is the pain for Jesus? Was Jesus feeling the pain? Was Jesus always God?
You see Jesus you see the pure infinity. You also agree that Mary was the first to be
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And so, what other explanations do you have?
Adam, the first human being. He had no father, no mother. He's made. But he was created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now let me ask you, did Jesus create Adam? My question as a Christian. Can you answer that?
Specific is that God created Adam.
When you say God created us, we are Muslims, ask any Muslim, the Muslim will tell you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God Almighty, He created Adam, Allah created everything. My question to you, sir, is this. Because you're a Christian, you start speaking, you're an elderly gentleman, that's why I'm giving you advice. Sir, when you said God created Adam, are you telling us that your God Jesus, He created Adam? Yes?
What we do is the first one is actually God. So it's Elohim upon them. And Jesus, I don't understand it. You don't understand it. And in a way, any of us understand it. What I do know is that when I see Jesus, I see what God is like.
Have you seen Jesus? Okay, you say that God is like Jesus.
I said Jesus.
And did you say God is like Jesus? So Jesus is the likeness of God. But when Jesus was on the earth, the people saw human Jesus. So when you say Jesus is the likeness of God, are you telling us that God looks like a human?
No, I'm saying that all that I see in Jesus in terms of his love, his care, his forgiveness, his healing, shows me that the nature of God is.
So, do you believe that God is one? We Muslims, ask any Muslim, the Muslims say God is one. We say Allah. So, because we Muslims say God Almighty is only one and He is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As a Christian, do you believe that God is only one? So as a Christian, when you believe God is only one, what is the name of your only one God? Father? No, that's not right, is it? Father. So when you say Father is the name of your God, are you telling us that Jesus himself was not your God?
Understand what God is like in human terms.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to do.
Yeah.
I see God in Jesus.
So you see God in Jesus. So Jesus was a human being, yes? Was Jesus always a human being? Was Jesus sometimes a human being, sometimes God? 33 years, Jesus was a human being. Was Jesus always God? So when Jesus was 33 years a human being, at that time when Jesus was a human being for 33 years, was Jesus also God?
Yes. Now I'm going to come back to you. Why I would never be a Muslim.
Why?
One,
you don't want to go to paradise.
one, I see in
Yes.
a very impressive military leader.
Yes.
Who killed many people in military conflicts. Two,
self-defense is no offense. So when you talk about our prophet, then the other people attack the Muslim, the prophet, the Muslim, they fought back. Yes?
My Lord Jesus.
Yes.
Instead of fighting,
yes,
he gave himself up.
Right.
And he worked the commandments. Give the children babies down.
Brother, okay, go on. Brother, okay, carry on. Yes.
So basically, I would never be a Muslim. And then
you'll never be a Muslim. Why? Because
There'll be his Dawa will be filmed.
I know, but I want to ask him to do an interview with me on my podcast. I'm sure he will accept it. He knows my friend really well.
Are you going now then?
Soon, after asking him, I'm going straight away. So I doubt we'll be here long.
Let me give you.
Amy and John.
I saw Amy, I know. I saw
Is it just
earlier.
Amy or is it John?
Did you see? I showed you. It's on the film. I showed you.
They start slandering me.
No, Amy was walking around here, like around this part. And then I don't know where she's gone now.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. I didn't see John. I didn't see her.
Is she here on her own?
I think so. Yeah, I didn't see John was there. I didn't see the child.
Well, they shouldn't be taking their kid down here.
I know it's not a place for kids, is it? It's not a place for any kids. Yeah.
Well, it isn't. It isn't.
I'll tell you what. You see this guy? He's holding his own really well.
You don't get much sense out of them.
Bible. Is the Bible?
I'm a bit disappointed that Kelly seems to like push me off a bit.
That was annoying.
In order to change things, you have to have a prime minister. At the moment, I can't see a prime minister, and the thing is that you've got extremists moving into that vacuum.
Like Tenkoni is one of
He's getting a lot of. The reason why he's getting a lot of support is that he is doing stuff. He's not just having his little policy meetings every 5 minutes. Yeah. She would wipe the floor with him in a debate. Do you know what I mean?
Huh?
She would wipe the floor with him in a debate.
In the Bible, what does God say in the Bible? Now go attack the Amalekites.
I think she's very articulate.
Yeah. Fuck my camera and just go around. This is like it seems boring. I just,
destroy.
I've taken the water bottle out of the bag. It's got wheels on it.
But the water bottle only going to move all the way.
It's not massive. It's got wheels on it.
Doesn't matter.
I'll take the bag out if you have. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. So here we are back at Nutter's Corner. I'm actually going to chill and watch a bit of football. Actually, can't be bothered with this. It's a bit quiet today, actually. Although last time I said that, it was last time I said that, it all went tits up. There's not really a lot going on there.
You see how that impacts on the world. You see academic books that are being translated for universities. This country translates thousands upon thousands. China goes near 1 million every year. Japan translates thousands upon thousands. The Arab world is a collective. I think it's like 300 at best. A few years ago, they translated only 4 in a year. Why?
Someone's on TV. That's like insane.
Anyway, yeah, so about Leeds the other day. Even my friend Andy, he went to like massive overdrive over that.
Yeah, it seems a bit quiet at the moment.
It is, yeah. I haven't been here for a while.
Like you never know around here. You never know.
Right then, mate.
Drive this thing.
Leave your own bubble alone. He's not.
Is he here? Is he here?
Nah. Are you here to terrorise him, are you?
I don't terrorise young Bob. I just try and educate him.
People always want to fucking prevent this, man. This fucking thing.
No, he told me he was getting investigated by Prevent.
Yeah, but, don't
but the thing is
that
you, I mean,
like big cameras, like in front of everyone.
He said it on cameras. How did you think I knew? How did I know? I knew.
If you're standing next to him, like on an occasion like that, you don't need to be fucking putting doubt in his mind.
He put a video out that he was being investigated, or he's having maybe to go on a Prevent program. That's how I knew. He didn't tell me
why
personally.
Did you have to bring up while he's on camera?
Well, the Prevent program's a joke. It doesn't work. He shouldn't be on the Prevent program.
You know he's needed here to fucking fight against the evils in his park, brother. So, like, even if you're not 100% fucking agreeing with everything he says.
Yeah, but you can't fight evil with evil.
He's not being evil. He's doing exactly what they've done. And it's like, the thing is, like, they can't fucking be defended because they were the ones who done it first. I think you should know that being who you are, Jim.
What?
You should know that being who you are. Yeah, all that weird balance.
You've got to, yeah, I know. I mean, it's like.
Fuck around and find out, brother. They fucked around, they got to find out.
Yeah, well, things are getting a bit tense in the country, but the thing is that there's sometimes people don't know the difference between assertion and aggression. That's my point with these Bobites, yeah? They don't assert, they get aggressive and then they get childish. It's a fine art.
Yeah, I know it's
thing.
You got try and keep it enjoyable as well as like
the trouble is there's so many people have noticed how bad the Islamists are down here, but then no one is basically, everyone wants to be chiefs and no one wants to be Indians. You know what I mean? You can't even say that these days. You know what I mean? You know, we're living in a society where basically.
Yeah, so enjoy the free speech while we've got it.
Well, while we've got it, I don't think we've got it for much longer.
Imagine if they close Twitter down, bro. Like, imagine, you know.
Well, they will. I'm telling you, they will do. You see, I've given these guys an idea, and I don't like my ideas being ignored. Do you know what I mean? I was going to mute. No, but seriously, is that these, you know, I mean, they seem to, these Bobites, they send the team down, they're a closed shop, they don't want to listen.
No, but like, I don't know, bruv. Don't fucking write
Weed, Palestine, weed, Palestine.
What prison was you converted in, bro? What prison did you find Islam in?
Did you convert to Islam?
I said, what, like, is that what you found Islam?
You didn't convert to Islam?
What, you were born a Muslim?
No, I think he's a lefty.
Yeah, mate.
Are you a Muslim?
No. Yeah, someone said you were in jail, and that's where you got your found Islam.
So you found Islam in jail? Or are you looking around the... Are you a Muslim? Okay, but when did you become a Muslim? In jail? They say they don't like it. Yeah. You are in Speaker's Corner, but yeah. Yeah, he was like...
Get that out of there, that's good fucking food.
That's good footage. No, but it's ridiculous. He's actually you're right. The trouble is that you get he's been radicalised badly.
Yeah, in the prison, which is like,
Have you been in prison?
No.
You've never been in prison? No, I've been in prison.
What did they about me is I fought back.
No, the trouble is I didn't take the Spartan, so I ended up in the Nick for 10 days.
Oh, you got nothing to me then?
10 days more.
3 days in there.
You done 3 days?
Where? Whole 3 days, mate.
Whole 3 days?
Station,
Oh, in the station. The station's nothing.
Not even scrub.
Well, no, the station is just like it's more. The station's just boring.
Yeah, it's like when they decide if they're going to fucking send it out.
I mean, they're more bothered what you're sending on emails than they are actually catching criminals. You know, these days it's ridiculous.
What did you do 10 days in prison for, James?
I told you I didn't take my meds, yeah. So I was like fucking like all over the shop, and he thought, oh, for your own welfare, I'm just going to put you in the nick for a week.
Days? Was that not a mental hospital?
No, it was actually the nick. It wasn't good. It was not good.
Right. Try and get your mental faculties together.
Well, I'm trying to sort my mental health.
17-year-olds when they're like.
Yeah, well, I'm not abusing it. You send me a clip. You send me a clip. He's an Eastern Orthodox.
Give him time.
I tell you what, you're right about that guy with the Simply Red. Actually, Simply Red 2, which has already been someone down here. He looked seriously radical. Because I was talking to him last week saying he was a Liberal Democrat, and I also missed the beard with the gig.
He was like Hamza's little bodyguard.
Yeah, but you know what happens in the prisons. You've got glasses on you, right? What happens in the prison is that you either have to get the protection of. The trouble is that the non-Muslims in there need to be a little bit. They are partially responsible for some of this shit going on. You know what I mean?
They'll go for the vulnerable.
Yeah, but they go for the vulnerable people. It's just ridiculous. I mean, they put me in the wing without the contact lenses in. Someone slapped me, and I couldn't even see where it was already public. I knew it was already public. I knew it from his YouTube. So when he said, "Oh, I'm homeless," I was actually then made a video replying.
When you come down and say, "Oh, I'm homeless," right? When you go to the pub.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, but the thing is,
you mock other people for being homeless.
No, I don't mock people, but I'm quite smart. I'm quite smart at it, do you know what I mean? I'm not sort of like... Yeah. The trouble is, this country is a mess. Total mess. It's a bit boring. There's no... Like these guys, Ish is all right. David's all right. What? Like Ish is a Christian. But he is, people don't know about Dave.
You think Ish is one?
Yes, but he's mistaken for hanging with Bob.
What about the two guys behind? Are they Christians?
I don't know. The only it's not whether I can't judge whether they are right with God or not, but when they say stuff that is not in tune with the Bible, I will call it out. End of story.
Fair enough.
End of story.
All about
but that's why Bob won't talk to me. Yeah, but he doesn't want to. You know, the thing is, you've got to realise there's Catholics, there's Protestants. Yeah. You know, we had people being burnt at the stake round here 500 years ago. We don't want none of that. Yeah? I mean, I don't think the Pope's going to be having an army anytime soon. Do you know what I mean? But it's just not good what they do.
What denomination are you?
There's no denominations in Christianity. There is no denomination. No, there's no denomination. No, I wasn't. I was Roman Catholic. Yeah, I was Roman Catholic. That's another thing to sort of like to bear in mind. But I should have my filming gear with me. I'll have it probably by next week. It's nice talking to you anyway. So yeah, that was a bit interesting because this is something that was public domain. This was public domain. He said, "Oh, I've been, you know, they're saying I could be on the Prevent program." Well, you know, they'll put anyone on the Prevent program. Hello. Let's just go and piss off and stop slandering people.
Yes, Bishop Jens Gray! That's the name
I'm going to take a break to watch the second half, actually. Going to come back in maybe about 45 minutes. Why someone's got a telly down there. You need to be careful with that, it'll blow open in the wind. That could blow over in the wind. That could blow over. You want to maybe tie something to the fence?
We'll see.
Well, if it goes, it goes.
If it goes, we were warned.
Yeah.
I think given the wind, it could easily tip that that's not supposed to. There should be something at the back, and you tie something to it. Well, it could blow over. Well, I mean, it depends which way the wind's going. It's.
You're a Christian?
Yes.
Are you wearing night?
Wearing what? Wearing what?
Night.
Well, come on, it does not make me. Is it like it's a Greek symbol or something?
No, it's moon worship.
Oh, is it moon worship?
It's when the moon's at its crescent. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's all a bit dodgy. What? Yeah, a little bit. I'm just going to sit. I'll sit down and watch the football. I'm a bit bored actually. It's all going a bit. I'm going to go back. I'm going to leave and go back on my Kick channel actually. I've got a problem with my Kick channel. I want to say hi to my Kick people. So I'm signing out of YouTube. My channel on Kick is kick.com. There's no www. It's just kick.com. And it is / or / I think it's / laser 558. I'm just going to watch the football. I can't be bothered with this malarkey. It's a bit boring today. I'll see if anything kicks off. Can I sit on your chair, please? Is this yours? Can I sit on it? Thank you. How are you doing?